A narrow escape after a NASA Able ride van erupts into flames with a wheelchair-bound person on board at the time. News 12 Long Island's Rich Barabi has that story.
Flames shooting out of an Able ride bus on Moneto Hill Road in Plainview as first responders rushed to try and put the fire out. It happened at around 12:45 this afternoon. Fortunately, Plainview Deputy Fire Chief Robert Salerno says no one was hurt.
Holy shit! That's pretty cool. That is pretty fucking cool that a bus like that, they call it a van, it's really a bus, caught fire. Now, that's kind of an interesting subject because those vans or buses are run by the NICE company, Nassau Intercounty Express, which is a company that took over the old Long Island Bus Company, or whatever the hell they were called back in the day, because people didn't like the way it was run. Well, NICE bought them out and has taken over, and there's been really nothing but problems. They keep raising the rates, raising the fares rather, stuff like that. And in addition to them wanting more and more and more and more money, now one of their buses catches fire and almost kills people. Now, why did the bus catch fire? Well, they don't know the exact reason. But one thing I could say is that it's probably poorly maintained. Let's see what else the story has to say.
Thank you, the bus driver.
I can explain it, it just happened.
Bus driver Gene June was at a loss for words at the scene, but later this afternoon, he described for us how he pulled his wheelchair-bound passenger to safety, carrying her out of her chair and out of that blaze after it became clear that time was running out.
She said, no, I'm not going. I said, listen, calm, So, we're going now. So I took her off the bus.
As a result, June, his passenger, and her aide were all able to escape safely. June credits the training he received for his calm approach and quick thinking, even during a time of crisis. The aide didn't want to show her face on camera, but gave us a sense of what it was like during that daring rescue.
I ran outside, I said, get Cindy off the bus. I said, get Cindy off the bus.
She's screaming.
Yeah.
And Cindy's screaming. And now I have to...
There's one person left to be calm.
Yeah.
Now, as workers sift through the debris and work to clear the wreckage, the driver of this bus is reflecting on what could have been.
We all will be good, that's a good thing God was there.
And it's a good thing June was there too, especially for his grateful passenger.
She was, crying, says, you're my hero, so you saved my life.
In Plainview, Rich Barabi, News 12.
Look at the fucking wreckage. It's just totally gone. There's like nothing left except for the bumper. What the fuck do they make these things out of? Paper? Holy shit! I mean, that had to burn for a long time to burn the entire shell out and burn up everything. I mean, that's just utter, complete destruction. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I don't know how long the fire burned for, but wow. There's actually more to the story here as well. We'll finish this one out.
At this point, it's not clear what sparked that fire. As for Gene, he says he'll be back behind the wheel tomorrow.
He was stuck inside this bus when the flames erupted.
Yeah, tonight the wheelchair-bound woman is talking about her ordeal and how she survived that. Rich Barabi has more in a story you saw first on 12.
Cindy March of Farmingdale walked out of her Able ride van today. It wasn't easy for her, but of course it beats the alternative. This is the van Cindy rode in yesterday. She's lucky to be alive. Flames soared from the vehicle, smoke filled the air, and when the fire was finally extinguished, only the charred frame remained. Yet Cindy escaped without injury, thanks to a driver she says she barely knows.
As he's, negotiating with the wheelchair and everything, I'm thinking those windows are going to crack because the flames were that bad.
Cindy was bound to her 300-pound wheelchair when the van caught fire on Moneto Hill Road in Plainview. The manual gate wouldn't open, and the front staircase was too narrow for her to escape. Or at least that's what she thought.
And he was like, "Can you do this?" I go, "No, unfortunately, I can't get down all the stairs." He literally picked me up, bear hugged me, took me down the stairs, and ran with me across the school lawn.
And with that, Cindy was safe. Her aide made it out too, as did this man, Gene June of Deer Park, the perfect stranger who saved Cindy's life. You see, Cindy says while she uses Able Ride daily, she does not have a consistent driver. That makes June's heroic actions even more meaningful.
I didn't think this stranger would wait for me and risk his life to get me out of the bus.
Well, Cindy says the next time she sees Gene, she'd like to give him a big hug and a kiss. In the meantime, NICE says they are replacing her wheelchair, but the cause of the fire is still under investigation. We're in Farmingdale. Rich Barani, News 12 Long Island.
So that's nice that the guy got her off the bus, and you know, was a perfect stranger, and everything went all happy and shit. And they replaced her wheelchair. I find that one really interesting as well, that, you know, they didn't say, "Oh, well, it's not our fault the bus caught fire, so we're not replacing your damn wheelchair." You know, that's what I would have totally expected them to do. And they actually are allegedly going to make good on it. So, I guess it has a happy enough ending on it. Certainly a good war story for the future. Not much to really say, but just look at that fucking wreckage. I think buses need to go on fire more often. They'll be fucking awesome. As long as everybody makes it out, it's cool. Maybe they could burn up all these decrepit, horribly running buses that spew out black smoke, even though they run on compressed natural gas. And that way, they'd have some better vehicles that would be newer and possibly better maintained, or at least for the near future they would be in good running order. Anyway, not much to say on this one, just thought you'd like to see the wreckage. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.